Greetings, wrestling fans! Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've reviewed Monday Night Raw, but I finally decided to review this one. I finally decided to review this episode. This episode wasn't very good. I'm just gonna be honest. And listen, it's not me being biased. Because I know some people probably think, oh, I'm just being biased and saying all the shows are bad. No, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. I didn't really enjoy this show. I did enjoy the opening match. I did enjoy the opening match between the Brawling Brutes and the Judgment Day. And then possibly the last thing I enjoyed was probably Rhea, Ripley, and Oscar. So really, there wasn't really a whole lot to really dive into on this show. So yeah, the show started off with Kevin Owens. He was explaining why he joined. He explained why he joined the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre. He said that he wants to get his hands on Roman Reigns again. And he claims if it wasn't for the bloodline, he says he would have ended Roman's title reign way before his historic title reign even got started. The Judgment Day would then come out and interrupt them, which would lead to a six-man tag. It was the Brawling Brutes against the Judgment Day. The Double B versus the JD. And Dominic Mysterio ended up getting pinned with a bro kick. The OC would eventually come down to pretty much prevent Dominic from running away. Dominic Mysterio was the one that got pinned here. And I'm pretty sure the crowd were very satisfied to see the most hated man on WWE TV take a loss. Johnny Gargano heads down to the ring looking for a rematch against The Piss, and he doesn't get it. The Miz claims that he hurt his wrist because he smacked his hand into a cactus. No kidding, that's what he said. But he also said he was doing a TikTok video and he broke his wrist. I think he said he swung his hand into a cactus or something. I don't care really. It's just that I don't really care really. Miz, if there's one thing about the Miz, he always likes to make excuses. This is the man that claims, because he always likes to go on and say, oh, I've never been injured. I've never spent my career being injured. This man always proclaims that he's never been injured, but this guy but I'll tell you one thing, he claims that he's never been injured before, but I'll tell you one thing, he really likes faking injuries. For a guy that claims that he's never been injured, he sure as hell likes to fake those injuries. The Miz then gave Johnny Gargano a different opponent. It was a man who was 6'7", and he was 400 pounds, the Nigerian giant Omos. And we got the internet wrestling community once again crying. Because, they always have to. Johnny Gargano got new music. Oh, what a damn shame. His CFO soundtrack gone from the company. Wow, it's such a real shame that WWE getting rid of CFO when CFO isn't even with WWE anymore. Seriously, if CFO was still around, then I'd understand. But they're not around anymore. Def Rebel are the new WWE music here. Do you really think they're just going to keep around all of them? You think they're going to keep them? They're only keeping the top star ones, probably because they don't want to change it. But seriously, people just constantly whinge all the damn time whenever WWE does something. Either it's a wrestler getting their name changed, a wrestler getting their music changed, a wrestler getting a bit of a tweak to their character. People literally complain about everything. Triple H is not perfect, and I wish people would understand that. people like to complain, people like to talk about how great Triple H is. He's not perfect. He's changing wrestlers' musics. He's changing ring names. Freaking Mia Yim is now being called Mi Ching. She's now being called Mi Ching when I believe Luke Gallows 2 weeks ago said it was just a nickname. And it means crazy in Korean. It's absolutely crazy. Triple H ain't perfect. He's not perfect. He never has been perfect. He never was perfect. And people, I feel, just need to chill out. Yes, I've been negative about his decisions as well, about his booking decisions as well. I've been negative about his booking decisions as well. But Jesus Christ, do we always have to complain when someone's music gets changed? Do we always have to complain when someone gets a name changed? Apparently, because apparently everybody prefers the things that they prefer things how it is. Me? I don't care. I don't mind things being changed, as long as it makes sense. I don't mind change, as long as it makes sense. Seriously, chill. I wish people would just chill out. But people don't. People take shit too seriously. Anyway, Omos pretty much squashes Johnny Gargano. Yeah, Johnny got in a little offense. But Omos got the victory with a one-armed choke slam to Johnny Gargano. The most entertaining thing about this match was Johnny Gargano getting absolutely destroyed. I was about to turn on my Pokemon Violet game and start playing that again before I found out that Johnny's opponent got changed to Omos, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit back and watch Johnny Gargano get his ass handed to him by Omos, and it was very, very satisfying. Seth freaking Rollins will defend his United States title in a triple threat match at Survivor Series against Bobby Trashley and Austin Bumley, or I can't think of anything hilarious. I can't think of any hilarious name for Austin Theory. But either way, I guess Bumtown Down. I can't think of anything funny. But yeah, he takes on two bums. And personally, I don't know what Theory or Lashley have done to earn a United States title shot. Theory's only getting a title shot because Bobby Lashley screwed him out of his Money in the Bank cash-in. Bobby Lashley's only getting a rematch because he's been bitching and moaning for several weeks. God damn it, cat. Sorry about that, my bloody cat was at my window. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I don't know why Lashley and Theory deserve a title shot. The only reason why they're getting title shots is because both of them were bloody bitching and moaning. Like, oh, if it wasn't for Bobby Lashley, I'd be the United States Champion right now. And then Bobby Lashley's like, if it wasn't for Brock Lesnar attacking me before my match with Seth Rollins, I'd still be the United States Champion. It's basically been, oh, if so-and-so, or it's, the whole point of them being in this match is because, oh, so-and-so did something. How about both of you go at the back of the line? How about the both of you go at the back of the line? Why isn't... How come Bobby Lashley is allowed to get a rematch for the United States Championship but Liv Morgan couldn't? I want to point that out to you guys. Bobby Lashley gets a rematch for the United States Championship but Liv Morgan doesn't get a rematch. The moment she lost her title to Ronda Rousey, she immediately moved on to a rivalry with Sonya Deville. Why couldn't Liv get a rematch? But no, we get Botchy Bumheart instead. We get Botchy Bumheart. So, apparently Bobby Lashley is more special than Liv Morgan, I guess. And in theory failed his cash-in, but yet he's getting a rematch. Absolutely ridiculous. Triple H showing his favoritism once again. So Austin Theory would then go on to face Mustafa Ali, and he would end up defeating him. I don't know if this company really cares about about Mustafa Ali anymore. I really don't know if they care about him anymore. I just can't tell. Like, this guy has just been treated like a jobber and a joke for weeks. Sure, he had a great match with Ricochet, but it's crazy how poorly he's just been booked. It's just crazy. I think they should probably just release him if they've got nothing better for him to do. Anyway, after the match, Theory and Lashley were doing this. If so-and-so didn't do this, we'd be United States Champion bullshit. And then they end up having a brawl. I don't care. Then we get the Sheesh Academy at Chad Gable and Otis taking on Elias and Matt Bum, the third Matt Riddle. Mr. I use Randy Orton's moves. But you know what's the best thing about this? Matt Riddle actually didn't use any of Randy Orton's moveset. Not a single one. I know, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. We went through a whole Matt Riddle match without him doing Randy's draping DDT or even Randy's RKO. I know, it's an absolute freaking miracle! Matt Riddle actually used his own moves! Hallelujah! It wasn't so hard, now was it, Riddle? That wasn't so hard. Still not going to make me like you, but, you know, I'll give you bonus points for actually using your own moves and not trying to steal Randy's shit. But either way, wrong team won. I felt Alpha Academy should have won because, you know, I love the Alpha Academy. And I want their t-shirt. I want their t-shirt. I freaking love it. It's so funny. I love their t-shirt. And then we get the most boring match on Monday Night Raw. Seriously, what did I do to deserve this? What did we do to deserve to sit through a 20-minute Baron Corbin match? Tell me. What did we do to sit through a 20-minute Baron Corbin match? Baron Corbin wrestled Drew McIntyre for about at least 20 minutes. What a boring match this was. You know what the best thing about this whole match was? Akira Tozawa. Yes, Akira Tozawa was the best thing about this match. He comes out, he ends up jumping on JBL and starts hugging him like he's freaking AJ Lee, like what AJ Lee used to do, like jump on, like when she used to jump on like Kane or CM Punk or Daniel Bryan, like wrapping her arms and legs around them. Like he did something very similar to her, and then he pinches JBL's hat, puts it on his head, and then runs through the crowd with it. Like seriously, freaking Akira Tozawa was the most entertaining thing about this whole match. Drew got the win with a Claymore on the so-called wrestling god. I'm just going to tell you this right now, Mr. John Bradshaw Layfield. If he's such a wrestling god, why did he lose? I believe wrestling gods are not supposed to lose. The OC and the Judgment Day had a backstage brawl, which led to Mia Yim being... Mi Ching being attacked backstage by Rhea Ripley. And then we get the main event. It was Rhea Ripley against Asuka in the main event. I liked this match. This was definitely really good. I definitely did enjoy this match. I know Asuka and Rhea haven't had the best chemistry. Like, I know some people talk about how Rhea and Asuka haven't had the best chemistry in their matches. But I will say this was probably the best match they had out of all of their matches in the past. Rhea Ripley was dominant throughout the majority of the match. She looked really good. She looked really good throughout the entire match. And Rhea Ripley got the win. She got her first win in 5 months. Well, hasn't wrestled in 5 months and she gets a win. She defeats Asuka with a riptide. She beats Asuka with a riptide. As she should. Asuka really shouldn't be beating Rhea Ripley. I'm sorry. Asuka should be helping the future. She should be giving back and helping she should be helping out other wrestlers. Her days of being dominant are long, long over. So yeah, that's Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that thumbs up. Give me your thoughts and opinions down below. And I will see you all next time. And please hit that like button because I would greatly appreciate it. And hit that subscribe button as well. Oh, thank you! See you guys later.